Wilson with Web Marketing Today. I'm here in Las Vegas at the PubCon conference with Bill Hartzer, and I want to talk with you particularly about how to use social media to get your website noticed on the search engines. And we talked about the various steps involved. The first step, you said, was to make sure that you can get your brand in the social media. What do you mean by that?
Well, we first want to look at a lot of these popular social media websites and make sure that, just like making sure you have your branded domain name and you own your domain name, we want to make sure that all these on the social media side that we sign up and add our, and in particular, we're in control of our brand on a lot of the social media sites.
So your brand would be what?
So my particular brand is, I use B. Hartzer. I may also use Vision Interactive,
okay.
our company.
So the name of your business. Mine
Yes.
would be Web Marketing Today, for
Sure.
example. So how do you make sure that you can get that on the various media like Facebook or MySpace? How do you go about doing that?
Sure, we all have our preferred social media sites that we like, and so first manually going there and signing up.
Okay.
Then the second is there are sites that will do a search, an overall search for your brand, like sites like www.usernamecheck.com, where
Okay.
you can put in your brand, Web Marketing Today, and it will do a search on all the popular over 100 social media websites and tell you which ones are available and which ones are taken.
Okay, so first of all, establish your brand, make sure you can get that. Then I assume the next step is to go sign up for some of these social media sites.
Yes, once we sign up, we were probably going to want to fill out our profile as much as we can, which will obviously be a link back to our website. There's typically a section where we have an About Us or About Me, or an area where you can add a paragraph or two of information about your company, about your brand, and what you do.
Okay. Now, so which ones would you recommend? I suppose MySpace and Facebook are the biggest out there right now as far as the networks.
Sure. A lot of the, we're looking at MySpace, Dig, Delicious, Twitter, Facebook, Mix.com, Dig.com, and so forth.
So several of these well-known ones. Now, we were talking about RSS feeds from a blog. So let's say you have a blog on your website. How do you get that blog out to the social media? How does that work?
There's a couple different options. When you first, different social media sites have different types of profiles and allow you to have different types of information. You can certainly, a lot of cases, you can automatically pull in your RSS feed or from your blog and automatically update your profile.
So an RSS feed actually is a way that blogs work that sends automatically changes in that blog to whatever sites subscribe to that RSS feed.
Sure.
So I'm assuming then on Facebook or on MySpace, you would subscribe to that feed.
Yes, you can add your RSS feed or an RSS feed even from your profile or from your social media profiles that you've set up, and take those profiles. If I look in my dig.com profile, I can have that automatically update on my Facebook and on my friendfeed.com and my Twitter account. And so kind of go ahead and take them all and combine them all into our network. So all of our friends, essentially, when we update our blog or we update even an article on our website, a lot of our friends will automatically be notified, not only just from an RSS feed or them subscribing directly to the RSS feed, but they can also get notified because they're a friend on Facebook or a friend on MySpace or something.
So this RSS feed that they might subscribe to, it has a link back to the blog post that you talked about on your own domain site. So now you've got not only the blog post, but links to that blog post on Facebook and MySpace,
Sure.
and perhaps others that'll be carrying that feed as well. So
Yes,
you've
exactly.
multiplied the number of links to your site rather quickly.
Yeah, so the point being is that when you make a blog post, or even if you go on to one of your For example, if you go on to dig.com and you were to add a new URL, maybe there's a new story about my company on a website that's picked up a press release, then if I add that on Dig and I like that article about my company, then that particular, in that case, that will also, if it's set up, that will also, my friends and my network will also get notified about that particular new URL.
And also as a result, the search engines start to notice your site.
Yes.
And all this kind of activity doesn't go unnoticed because they're constantly trolling for new stuff and important stuff.
Yes, they love to find new URLs, and one indication is when it's a new article or new URL that they find, and all of a sudden they see some more links to it within minutes or within a few hours, then that's going to kind of give an indication that this is a little bit more popular, this new URL. We need to pay a little bit more attention in the organic search results and give it a little bit more of a boost.
So the net result of this is, one, you're going to get indexed quickly on Google.
Yes.
But secondly, you're going to start to rank higher than you would have because you have more links that are pointing to your site.
Yes,
and therefore
exactly.
Google says, this is more relevant.
Sure.
Now, in fact, though, it sounds like a lot of this pointing to sites is you pointing from different locations that you have some control of in these social media sites.
Sure. And that's one benefit. The other benefit is if we're able to tell our network of friends or tell people on these social media sites, really there is a chance that they, from their blog or from their news website or from some other way of them, they may say, hey, this is a great article,
right,
a new article, and they may write a blog post about
right,
it, or they may also link to it manually because they like it.
So you're starting to engage with other people in the same kind of industry that'll be watching your stuff and maybe linking to it. So it gets you out there.
Sure.
Well, thanks for telling us about this. Tell me about your company now and what you do.
I'm the search engine optimization and the social media marketing manager at Vision Interactive, and we're a full web design, web agency, interactive agency based out of Dallas, Texas, with offices also in Kansas City.
Very good. Well, thanks so much for sharing with us,
you.
Bill. This is Ralph Wilson with Web Marketing Today.